Hello, greetings. Thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. It's going to be slightly short, but at least we have something going on to the interweb. The reason for the elephant channeling is they just kind of showed up. So maybe we'll channel Santa Claus next week while we're at it. Maybe. Well, you never know. It's not Christmas yet, but eventually. We channel the Turkey Collective. Yeah. Well, eventually. So, anything? I'm not gonna go into the news today. It doesn't really cares. World's all messed up as usual, but it's all right. It's got to do what it's got to do. Um, so, all right. For those that are new to all this, I'm gonna jump right into it. Basically, for those that are new to all this, is ivanteller.com. This is where all the madness is. To learn about your spiritual connections, which I know I do this all the time. Private sessions. This is the my scheduler to know what my availability is, and we have Google Hangouts, Skype, and Zoom, and channeling by phone. We also have, just real quick, we have you can submit a question here. There's other connections you can make here. Also have Spirit Social in case this doesn't work. And we have one question from submit a question, healing, past life regression, message from Yeshua, channeling, consulting, 5-minute healing. One question from a day, chakra healing from a day, soul pain from Stephanie, angelic breaking from Miguel. So this is what keeps the operations rolling. We also have about page, donate page, video, contact, webinars, everything under the sun that has to do with a spiritual connection of absolute weirdness. And well, that's the short version of our little endeavor here. So I don't know, just did the live stream. Well, some people like it live, and the chat seems to be okay. Greetings, hello there, chat room. Send me a telepathic message. I'll answer that. But I'm not going to be here very long. I'm just going to do a short connection to keep my energy rolling. It's been a long day, so with work, so I think things will start to cool down there, maybe, or maybe not. Hopefully, yes. So it's a holiday season, so it's going to get kind of wonky. So it's all right. Is there anything else other than the news world? I'm not connecting to anything. If there's anything that needs to be connected to. All right, I'm probably going to channel one being. Every time I say I'm going to do two, now I'm like exhausted after the first connection. So we'll just leave it at one. So we'll see if anybody else comes through. So that you never know. So, all right, blessings. Take care, and happy holidays soon to come, and happy Kwanzaa. That's coming. Don't forget Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is a very important holiday that nobody understands, even myself, so it's okay. So, all right, blessings, and here we go. Greetings from us. we are, yes, I am Isaac, the Elephant Collective. Yes, you humans have not been behaving yourselves as we are observing galactically. There are many humans in your galactic world that you're not aware of. It'd be good for you to know that there are humans in space, yes, at this time, that are of a fourth dimension, that are not exactly the easiest to get along with. There are those that are very kind, and there are those that are not very kind. The ones that are not very kind, we're going to go into at this time. Yes, some of them are not necessarily trying to conquer worlds, but to take their influence and share it to others. But the influence isn't exactly always. It's for their. Basically, they try to take your monetary system and share it to other worlds, which does not go very far. But it doesn't. They are still trying. Yes, the Illuminati energies are with these humans also. Just so you know. The reason we are bringing this up is many of you will be able to connect to your galactic humans. There are positive ones, and there are some that are not. The positive ones are of a nature-oriented connection. And our world is somewhat similar to yours and less negativity by far. More primitive realities, but very, very positive worlds. Their bodies have adjusted to the vibrations, as do lots of the positive elites that have been brought them there. And many of you can connect to a galactic human on another solar system that does exist. But most of them are in your deck of the woods, let's put it that way. As for what world, we cannot go into that at this time. But they are, yes, in another solar system. We can say that at least. That's as far as we can go with that. Yes, that is for you to connect with. Yes, we have to be, yes. Either way, we just want to let you know, the more that you connect outward through your space, you will feel more of your human presence in other planets. It's not just one place. Did I say one solar system? I meant several. But that is one to get connected with. It is close by, but that's, like I said, for you to connect with on your own. But yes, humans have been scattered out across your galaxy. Yes. And this has to do with a program, what's called Project Phoenix. And this is something you can connect with. Not all humans are aware of it. Some are slave humans, some are very free, and they do connect to your human world. But of course, your human world isn't aware. Some on your planet do connect to them, but unlikely. But those on other worlds are very much aware of your planet at this time. The reason we are bringing this up is if you're going to go into ascension, it would be good to know these things. I would want to know if I was on your planet. So the reason we bring up the humans that are kind of a problem is because it is not necessarily you have to connect with it. It's just so you know about it. As some of your elites are running scared slightly. Some are in panic mode. And so they're taking their low vibrations someplace else, which are being rejected everywhere they go. Somebody wants to deal with that. That's like a positive human, no problem. But one that's going to bring a low vibration, they see where that's going already. They have this world to look upon because they connected to human DNA, and it's like, what world did they come from? They connected to this planet, and they see what's going on. It's like, oh, okay, so they're bringing that here. No thanks. So, yes, they can connect to your DNA easily. Of course, they have to be able to access it. And once they access it, they can read and see where you came from. It's very simple. It's like a dog tag, you can say. It's like a barcode. Your DNA is a barcode, you can say. Just this genetic makeup, basically. The reason we bring this up, as I said, for you to know more about your universe, your galaxy, as you put on your hat and prepare to leave your earth, as many here do want to do so. And we're not saying that's impossible. We are working up to that. Connect more to the Galactic Federations, of course. But to do this, it'd be good to know what is going on in your galaxy. Your Mars is just a small part of the big picture. Mars, yes, is the problem child of your solar system in a lot of ways, but it's also one of great achievements. It is not all negative, far from it. But it's up to your humanity to connect with it. Yes, it's difficult to always prove all of this. We understand that. You kind of have to be there to connect with it, but use your spiritual vibrations and connect with what you feel is right. And some of you are very Martian and wish to go home, but rebuild your home and make it. It was at one time a paradise. It has left that energy. It has its moments, but it can be rebuilt, and most likely it will be. But once your planet resurfaces into a higher vibration, though, it takes time for these things. Yes, humans need a nice long nose like an elephant nose. Your life will be a lot more peaceful. Of course, there are worlds where elephants have smaller noses, a little bit more. Well, we see it as beautiful. But a nice long nose for a human would truly bring the beauty out a little bit more, at least from our perspective. And some do have kind of a big nose, but either way, we really respect that for sure. But we definitely, the length of one's nose, we definitely respect that also. And there are worlds where there are humanoids with elephant noses, but that are very look like you in some regards, quite humorous. But it's also, yeah, it's not exactly the most attractive in your neck of the woods, but it is quite attractive for our perspective, of course. Yeah, so you do see your planet removing taxes and negativity. Those are the white workers here. I've done this on other worlds also. You brought your light to worlds that are backward. But many come here to be backward, to see how to go forward. But you've all been in different shoes, basically. You have been the ones that have gone the other way and just want to keep the world at a low energy, and and those of you that you've tried everything. You experienced everything. But yes, this world has a great amount of difficulties. And many of you would rather just go forward than backward. The backward has been going on for quite some time. It is time to put new shoes on and take your Earth to the next direction, the next level, and that will be space. But also be a great healing among you all as you learn more about yourselves and how galactically connected you are. And your news outlets will not be able to deny this. There's only so long the hoax can last. Because eventually, much of the propaganda will find itself muted as humanity begins to learn more about itself in the coming years. Yes, you're just getting started. Oh yes, your world's going to become very galactic connected. You'll feel very alien. You already do. They'll go into your cultures. They'll become a part of your conversations. It will not be something you can deny. It won't be a cult. It will be in your culture because you're learning about who you are. You are everything, pretty much. Some of you are connected to the ostrich people. How many of you are talking about that right now? Not many. Yes, it's going to get very strange on your planet, but in a good way. I mean, these animals on this world aren't just there for window dressing. So you just go, oh, that's so cute. That's not why they're here. They are here to guide you into your right direction, but they're learning from you also. They're learning from this human, what is the human journey of this planet. That's why they're here, to experience this world with you, as harsh as you might be to them. They understand what's going on here more than you do. They see the manipulations, they see all of it. They are getting hit also. But as your earth unmasks itself, and it will, tell me, a lot of us see it from our perspective, we're just entertainment central here, as we are learning so much from you. We are becoming part of your culture. As we watch and assist, we are being pulled into your realities. As you awaken, we get closer to you. Don't you feel that? And that will continue to do so. We become one of you. We become part of your planet. As not necessarily as a citizen, but a friendly neighbor, let's put it that way. As you learn more about the animal groups on our planet, you will see more of them as the human counterpart of them, the duck species. I'll leave you with that. Yes, that's a whole nother, by the way. As your Earth awakens itself, yes, it will find itself very alien. But you are, as you open this Earth up, yes, you'll all be tested, but also be encouraged to continue more, because you know what's right within. No matter what others say, you're still going to go by what feels right within your soul, because that is what you are. I mean, those that are not believing in this are denying you who you are, and that is very human. That is a very reptilian manipulation there, and others, of course, that are involved with that, because they want to keep their power here. The lower energies want to keep this is their home, always for now it is, until you kick them out, which many of you are doing so. They feel like they're going to stay here forever, far from it. Why would you want to keep a low energy being on your planet that's just going to cause hostility? Most of you will be kicking them out in a nice way, of course. Like, thank you for your services. We'll help you to the next world or somewhere. But also, basically, as you go into this awakening period, you will begin to see the beings more clearly on your world. Those are manipulating it, and those that are helping it. You already know this now, but have you seen true proof of it? Well, some of you have. As your third eyes are still very, very fuzzy at this time, and going to do so, but will increase their energies. It takes, as your human collective raises its vibration, your eyes will open more. And so every little bit counts. You don't have to have a video like this. Just be yourself. You raising your vibration connects throughout the planet. It's like a wave. As you continue to do so, it will continue to be heard. So just be yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your connections. What do you, yes, I know the ostrich people really want to speak to humanity, but some other day. But basically, they bring their laughter to your planet. Some of your comedians are very connected to them. Yes, I know it sounds very, even a lot of your ducks are connected to a lot of your comedians too. Diablo, yes. We'll leave you with that. But as the Elephant Collective connects with you, we're here to bring guidance. And our guidance with you is to realize that you are not alone. But many of us here are not exactly easy to see because of our personal looks. Reptilian is not an easy one to be seen, but many are shape-shifting into them recently, we see. Many of your humans are shape-shifting into their true selves, which is reptilian. Especially your Justin Bieber, he is very much reptilian. Oh yes, that bad boy. That's so reptilian. It's like a little child still trying to be the big boy. Yeah, you notice that little childness there. That's a very reptilian. Still a youngster, a young soul, but very reptilian, showing everybody what a badass he is. Yes, it's quite humorous to us. And some of them cause much ruckus in the universe too. Yes, yes, you have your own little Justin Biebers here. We have our Justin Biebers out in space, also. So don't feel alone in that. Yes, it's quite humorous and it's funny. Also, they do still. Yes, they have the little girlfriend. They have the little drama. They do the same thing in the galactic worlds too. Don't feel alone. It's just done differently. You see them as reptilians though, and they do very much the similar things. It's quite humorous actually. We're not that different than you. Yes, we do look different. Our vibrations a lot different, but we have you'd be surprised how similar we all are in the long run. It's as you see things differently. Yes, human is wonderful, but there's so much more you can bring into your environment. The elephant species will will appear in throughout your third eye, basically, just as an energy field. We'll just be watching you, basically, bringing assistance as needed until your Earth is ready for our full visitation. We send you our energies. Just want you all. All right. Take care. Much love, everyone.